Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the next session in the Farmers League Round 1. We do have the matches between Food Please playing on the left side in red and the underdog DerVasall playing in grey on the right hand side. Um, Actually, the starter map is Emerson Tunnel, so that's quite fortunate for DerVasall because it's his home map he brought into the tournament. And as we know of the sessions before, there's in the first round there's the first map is random generated by her Akka Civ picker or map picker. So DerVasall definitely got lucky here, and maybe that's his chance to have a chance of winning against the King Food Please. DerVasall is scouting, bringing in his turkeys and securing it. In the meanwhile, Food Please is going for a different approach. He's heading forward with two villagers, walling off DerVasall's map. So maybe that's something DerVasall should think about. Going forward to wall off the map. Of course, it's pretty early, and DerVasall has 8 villages on foot. But if you look now, now DerVasall sees or should see the walling off Food Please. But we do have a lot of idle tons of time already from our red player, so I'm not sure about that yet. Maybe he's focusing too much on laning or something different, and I think DerVasall definitely does not have loom and loses a village here, but so should do Food Please. And Food Please is housed, so this means okay, not housed, not anymore. This means more idle tons at the time. So it's a very rusty start of our red player, who's not gonna succeed with his walls, though this means he has to bring 2 more villagers, and he's still not able to build a house. So very questionable gameplay here by Food Please, now rushing up a house with 6 villagers, bringing in the boar. Let's check about that. If you no, come on. He loses the villager to the boar. Playing as the ghost with the hunt bonus, so this never should happen. At least he focused on laning. And yeah, so both players killed already 2 villagers of each other, and Food Please lost 1 more. Both players over 1 minute idle towns at the time. So Food Please now loses his scout, loses another villager, and now DerVasall is definitely in the lead. So good start here from DerVasall, but DerVasall definitely should think about bringing in the boars and not evacuating all his villages to the mill. Because now he's completely out of food. He has at least 4 villages more in the queue, now focusing on build fights. I'm not sure about that, because that's all Food Please wants, creating chaos and preventing DerVasall from walling off the map. So, but as we mentioned, DerVasall is now 17 villages in 17 villages to 14 villages, so he's 3 villages in the lead. And yeah, what's that? Some houses of Food Please walling off DerVasall, but DerVasall should just retreat with, I think, 2 more villages and save them, because now Food Please is equalizing the villager count, I think. Now idle towns at the time over 1 minute and 40 seconds. DerVasall is now rising again. Food Please does still have 1 boar left, and DerVasall is now bringing in the boar. Hopefully, no, he's not losing the villager. No. Okay, well done here. So back after this early aggression to the maps. Oh no, Food Please is in there. I think there was a hole. and now DerVasall has to focus with more villagers and more will fighting. So as I mentioned, DerVasall was very lucky with the starter map of Amazon Tunnel because of course it's his home map and he had not picked it. So let's have a quick look at the home maps of the players. So DerVasall's first home map is Land Nomad. Yeah, I think a quite aggressive map, or it could be aggressive map, but yeah, with the town center starting spot, there's everything possible. On the other side, Food Please has African reed beds as the home map, as his home map. So it was the suggest of there's the hole. So Lily Vanilli wanted this map as her home map. And of course it's Food Please Wall, so Food Please just got delete this, and now DerVasall is walling off of Food Please palisades there. And yes, so in this matchup we do have Goth versus Portuguese. So I think Goth is quite standard approach of Food Please on Amazon Tunnel. He likes the Goth for the early laming, for the rushes. So as you could see here, I think he killed 2 boars of DerVasall. Creating chaos is definitely a strength of him, and he has 1 villager inside DerVasall's base, so building the barracks, and I'm pretty sure we will see some militias or man-at-arms soon. On the other hand, we do have the Portuguese for DerVasall. Portuguese, of course, having the economy bonus with the berries, getting more wood. Pretty strong late game or castle age civilization, I think, with the organ guns or the Fatoria. So if DerVasall is approaching a fast imperial, nice quick wall there. What's happening to DerVasall? So pretty strong, but now there are 3 militias, and yeah, he should definitely think about retreating his low HP villagers. And now DerVasall's economy is in shambles again. The boar here is gone. He has 22 villagers to 22. So if you look at the economy KD, Food Please killed 10 villagers but also lost 9. So I think that's everything you need to know about this match. Maybe he could kill the deer, but he should rather run from the villagers of DerVasall. Now, no, it's a full HP villager. Okay, so it's definitely no boring black Amazon Tunnel game, as I think the most of the players expect when they hear Amazon Tunnel, because it's always a late game map. Every time the players are just booming up, and yeah, but not with Food Please. So Food Please brought his strategy, the endless militia rush, creating chaos in the enemy's base and killing a lot of villagers. I don't like this engagement, so it's never worth it for him to fight 5 villagers. But on the other hand, the barrack gets walled in. So I think I like the idea of DerVasall to prevent more militias to come out, and yeah, Food Please is still creating more. So he has at least to get rid of the palisades before it's completely walled in, because otherwise no militias can come out there anymore. And he has already 4 again, and now it's dangerous for DerVasall because 4 militias versus 4 villagers, or now 5 militias, and there's definitely some damage potential. If we look on the idle town center time, Food Please I think has 1 minute more idle town center time than DerVasall does. He has 2 villagers on gold for creating more militias, and he's not even thinking about fuel age. So who needs fuel age if you can win against DerVasall in dark age? DerVasall is floating a lot of wood. So instead of having 13 on wood, just create more farms. I think 10 on wood is more than enough to create more farms. just go up to fuel age, create archers, and then there's nothing Food Priest could do with his militias against fuel age archers. But so you're completely focused on will fighting, and now Food Priest is 6 villages ahead, so it's looking pretty well here for Food Priest. Okay, he's now losing all his militias, so maybe should think about stopping creating more militias, because he will lose them anyways and the barracks will get walled in. But there are already 2 villagers searching for an entrance in the base of DerVasall. So a really awesome game here to start this series. Very messy and yeah, funny to watch, so I love it. DerVasall, is he in time to repair the house? I think so, and he should easily manage it to repair it up, at least with 1 villages, but of course he brought 3 just for extra protection, that the pesky villagers of Food Priest are not able to come into his base again and create the chaos. Now Food Priest stopped producing villagers, and he has the advantage of 8 villages. The 8 will lead, and if you look at the economic KD, it's 20 to 9. So ridiculous, but he has 3.5 minutes idle towns at the time. So I'm pretty sure he's just thinking, okay, military wins games, not economy. It's a classic Food Priest clown strategy. Now he has 18 on food, easily, or 19 now, easily able to click up to fuel age with a nice lead of 8 villagers. And DerVasall, on the other hand, is far away of fuel age because his economy is very suffering. So he has a lot of villagers on wood, way too many here. He has over 1,000 wood in the bank, and that's the resources he does not have to click up to fuel age, and maybe losing him the game. If he was able to set up a proper farming economy, there would have definitely been a chance for him to win this game. But with this messy economy against a player as Food Priest is, it's pretty hard for him to win here. Now he's, maybe that's a misclick. He has shifted 3 villages to gold, but 1 with the low with the mining camp goes to stone. Maybe we will see some organ guns. I think organ guns would be pretty good against God. And yeah, let's have a look. Food Priest is going for the fast castle approach. He's rushing up the market. And do we have the blacksmith anywhere? Yeah, blacksmith forward. Classic. And I think he, with some market abuse, he should be able to click up to castle age pretty soon. On the other hand, DerVasall is now 2 minutes away from fuel age. Of course, only 3 villages behind, but but Food Priest should be able to get more villagers when he reaches castle age. I don't think he will go for some extra town centers. I think he will just go for military, and Food Priest is up to castle age, and at this time DerVasall is still 1 minute away from fuel age. So let's have a quick look at the drafted civs of these players. We're pretty late to look there, but there was a lot of going on in the early game, and you should not miss that informations. So DerVasall has drafted Portuguese as the first pick. He used it in Amazon Tunnel. Then he drafted the Bulgarians, the Malay, and the Khmer. So pretty solid civs. I think Malay and Khmer are stronger than Bulgarians right now. Maybe yeah. Let's see later on which civs he used for which map. So maybe there will be 3 games, maybe not. We don't know yet, but the first game looks really promising for Food Priest. And Food Priest has drafted the Thieves, Teutons, Goth, Koreans and Vikings. And yeah, this looks like classic Food Police draft. So he loves Koreans. He likes Vikings to play with the Berserks, for example. Siege and Berserks, or the Teutons. Teutons always good for a douche or the Tower Rush. So it's classic Food Police. Now he's building another barracks. Not sure about that. Having 6 militias idle in a barracks because they can't come out. And now he's making men-at-arms. But I really don't like it because he has to break in here and then has to free the men-at-arms out of the barracks. So it means it will take a lot of time for him. And if DerVasall is able to stonewall, these 9 men-at-arms now are completely wasted because it takes ages for him to break in here, and DerVasall is up to castle age. He's 2.5 minutes away, and maybe the momentum can shift there. So as I expected, he's not going for extra economy, not using his early advantage economy wise. He's just creating more military, but he's researching longsword's upgrade with the barracks he can produce with, but produces with the barracks he cannot attack or produce with. And in the meantime, DerVasall is going for stone. Maybe it's even worth it to build a tower here to kill all these men-at-arms. So because it's 11 at the time now, 11 men-at-arms, and DerVasall just goes for a lot of stone walls. And of course, if you're late to castle age and can wall off, I love this from DerVasall. So pretty well played here. He just has to make sure that he won't have any holes in his walls. Now Food Police deletes all of it. Now finally starts to produce longsword from this barracks. But there are 14 longswords just standing around and doing nothing. Look at the resource invested, and yeah, now Food Police has still 8 villages more, but he has no military presence, and DerVasall is shortly able to build a castle. Maybe if he builds a castle here, there's no way for Food Police to enter this with only longswords. Also, Food Police has sold the stone, so he's not going for any castle pretty soon, and not going for Huskars. What happened here? Food Police deleted the barracks, and then the men-at-arms could fight the palisades. Okay, that's great. Didn't even knew that it's possible, but I think DerVasall now gets just shredded from the 70 or how many longswords are these? So 23 longswords, and the game is over. So it's a masterpiece from Food Police here. DerVasall was thinking he is safe, but now there are 23 men-at-arms behind the stone walls. Ridiculous gameplay by Food Police here, and Food Police is completely shredding DerVasall. DerVasall has no chance to win or come back into this game again. He's over 30 villages now. He has over 30 villages less than Food Police, and he's still losing more. Look at the economy KD, it's 45, 46 to 9, 49, 50 villages already killed from Food Police. A doubt castle for DerVasall. Wow, what a performance here from Food Police, deleting the barracks for the surprise attack. Masterpiece. So both players are actually laughing, and I think we will see the next map, the home map of DerVasall on Land Nomad. Of course he could pick African Reedbeat bed, but I think DerVasall will go for Land Nomad on the next map. Let's have a quick look at the statistics. Okay, the timeline. So you can see at the beginning DerVasall was really ahead. Food Police had a really a lot of idle towns at the time and a messy start. But but the military numbers are, yeah, the economy timeline. So Footballs had the superior economy, as I mentioned, with the earlier farms, and yeah, completely demolished DerVasall at the end. So that is for the first game. Let's see you to the next game, to the second one.